What is up, guys? MattWic here. We are back, NHL 24, testing the draft, and after our long, glorious playoff run where we became the Stanley Cup champions, we are ready for another draft. Real quick, before we hop into the draft, I'm going to show you guys something real quick that I confirmed, real quick again. The name Tiny does exist in NHL 24, so that is huge for us to see. We have our boy Tiny Simpson here. It looks like they maybe just toned down how often it appears. I remember in the last couple games, it would show up all the time. You'd have Tiny Crosby, Tiny Ovechkin, Tiny this, Tiny that. Obviously, you know the one that we're looking for. The best name I thought of this draft, we have Ralph Klinge, and then we have Guy Begin. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think of those two names. Which one do you think is the favorite? And then obviously we had our boy Rainer Koch in there, who actually looks like he might be an NHL prospect now. The first 2 years of his draft classes, he hasn't looked too hot, but it looks like he's ready to start kicking now. I think we have our first round pick. Let's just check. 33rd overall. Yes, we do. The Stanley Cup champions of the world. Let's go ahead. Let's see the first 5 guys, because there's no way I'm trading up for any of those picks. We have Jace Cannone, 17 years old, medium elite power forward. Good numbers there. Looks like a solid power forward, I guess. Yeah. 17 years of age, Nashville. We'll see what he becomes. Minnesota Wild, 60 overall, Jace Stokes. Oh, it was the first guy's name? Jace Cannone and Jace Stokes. Nice. So that name actually has a lot of push here in the later years. What stats for him? Almost a goal and assist per game for the old Jace Stokes. Look pretty much similar to the other guy, except he has he's a sniper, not a power forward. So let's see, 3rd overall pick here. What do we got? Pierce Parse, one of my favorite names in this draft class. Solid little two-way defender. Nothing too crazy, just good. Calgary Flames, what do they get? They get a sniper, Easton Bentley. Now this is a good Ontario hockey name right here, Easton Bentley. Not sure if that's where he was actually from, but kind of makes you think that. And we have a big drop-off there. 78 overall, medium elite, to a 66 overall, medium top 6 in Simon Brûlé. Another French center, good size to add to that LA Kings with Pierre-Luc Dubois. Now they have Simon Brûlé to go on the second line with him. I'm sure Kings fans are ecstatic. Ooh, San Jose, not too much better. Good numbers for this guy, but wow, 64 overall, a little bit surprising. Especially medium top 6 too. Wow, weak top end of the draft class. Let's see. Ooh, these two teams. Geez, how do they let him? And of course, it's our division too. So the West can't get a guy that's going to be good. They pass up on the defenseman Warren freaking Wall, who is an offensive defenseman. 47 assists. Man, I should have been thinking about trading up for this guy, but I don't want to make it too unfair. I think the league's tired of me fleecing them, so there's no way I would have been able to trade up for this pick in my mind. I know I'm just making my own storylines here. Edmonton in the West, let's see them pass on some other guy who's going to be an absolute stud. And then Detroit, well, I'm sure we'll grab someone who's a beast. 76 overall. Man, those 2 picks look terrible. Dennis Sullivan, damn, good numbers for him too. All these guys putting up really nice numbers in the Canadian hockey leagues. All right, we're back down with Gilbert Leclerc. Let's see the 10th overall pick. What do we got? Nothing. Ooh, good pick there by the Anaheim Ducks. Finally, one of these California teams don't slip up. Solid player there, Jacob Kaminsky, medium top 4, 74 overall. All right, now let's just go ahead, get to our pick here at number 33. See if there was a dude who turned out to be a high 70s. Gordy Wagner here, not a bad pick by Boston. They're going to be looking to get right back into it with him. 59 overall in the first round, Trevor McDonough, Buffalo. What are we doing? Holy crap. Mr. Jacuzzi, wow, 60 overalls. Wow, that's actually not too terrible of a pick there. Here's another one of my favorite names, Bob Mann, going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we have Frank Batter. And then, no, this is not Chris Chelios. It is Clint Chelios, but going to the Blackhawks, which is a little little interesting there. Nice little storytelling by the NHL 24. High top 6, 59 overall for the Penguins. That, oh my God, such a terrible draft so far. Jeez. Wilson Lowe. Goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead. Let's make our picks. See who's out there. Jeez, because it's not looking too hot right now. I'm pretty sure I had a couple guys who I was keying in on a little bit. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good. Eli Heward. Although, we don't have a ton of confidence in that, but he's 2 years, so that means his overall has to be kind of decent. Let's see if we can pull a diamond out of the rough here in this draft class that looks terrible so far, and I think we might have it here. Ernesto Hickey, low elite, almost sure that he's NHL ready. I mean, I don't think we have to see anything more than that. He was one of the guys I was keying in on earlier. I know we're taking him a little bit above where he's supposed to be picked, but I mean, I ain't taking any risks with this draft class and how it's turned out to be. So let's go ahead and take a look and see if that was a good pick. I know we have another pick coming up, but I just want to get our guy. We'll get him sooner or later. 73 overall, low elite with the third X Factor. Am I not the drafting god? 44 penalty minutes too. This guy's a fucking tough son of a bitch, man. Ernesto Hickey's gonna come in there. He's gonna get your neck. Go suck it all up. Relentless. Oh my god, this guy's gonna be a stud. Look at that. Shots already out the ass. And the rich get richer, boys. What do you say? Sniper. First round, 33 overall. That should have been. It's better than what were those picks there at the top? What better than Simone Brule and better than Caden McCardle? Fucking loser. San Jose and LA. If you guys are fans of those teams, you're down in the fucking dumps right now because the Pittsburgh DraftKings just got even better. Bang, baby, let's go. And we're about to steal another guy here with his next pick. So let's go ahead. Sim pick, 69 overall. Not a bad pick there. Eli Howard turned out to be. We maybe should have taken him and then grabbed our guy at this next pick, but I'm not going to complain too much about it because I don't want to risk it for the. I wanted to risk it for the biscuit, and I did. And as you can see, turned out pretty well. So let's go ahead and see if we can find another diamond in the rough, have another best draft of NHL 24. Gotta think of what kind of title I want to put on this one. But let's see. Ooh, cool name on that guy, Zachary Von Fiersen. Anybody else passing the skill assessment eye test? Not really, and I feel like we're getting pretty low down on the picks. This guy, Ruslan Leonov. He's in there. He is a gem. He's 20 years old, though, so I don't really think... Not for this pick, at least. Ooh, what did I just see there? Did I just see a confirmed low elite? I did. Justin Tallender. Lacks size and must bulk up. Left wing, 166. Yowza, he is a tiny guy. But I think that might be the play. Either we go with Jalen Jammies here, power forward. Decent. 4 years, though, so he's going to come out pretty low overall, and I don't think we pass on a low elite to grab someone like that. Adrian McInnes from France. No, let's just see if any of these guys have insane, like, NHL ETAs, like if someone's, like, NHL ready, or 2 years. Kale Skogren. Okay, he's not bad. Decent puck skills. I mean, maybe his stuff's going to be a little bit better than what it turns out to be. Do we pass on a low elite, though? To grab, I mean, 2 years is kind of an outlier on that NHL ETA. For a confirmed low elite, though, that's the problem. Where was he? This guy right here, Kaylee Skogren. What is he? Left wing, 5'11", 169. Our other boy was... Where the hell was he? Tallender, here he is. Justin Tallender, 5'10", 1... He's a year younger. We already got a sniper of the future, and we have a sniper of the future in Tony Bergenheim, who we drafted a couple years ago, who he is 81 overall, and he's ready to come up into the NHL. So it's not like we're going to miss out on a ton here. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit on that NHL ETA and hope that... Who's the scout that looked at him? Where's the scout at? Oh, sometimes it shows it. I guess it doesn't want to this time. Someone scouted this guy. We're going to see how right they turned out to be. Callie Skogren, get on my team. 2 years, what do you say? 66 overall, medium, top 6. I'm not too mad at that. That's not a bad pick at all. 17 years old, too. I mean, he'll be in the AHL in maybe like a year, and then we'll see. I mean, 2 years, I don't really know too much on that, if that's going to be true, but decent pick. Decent pick. I know we know the other guy's going to be low elite, which I think, do we still have our second round pick at the end of this round? We do. Do we want to trade up and grab him? We trade with like Minnesota. Let's take a look. Give them the pick at the end of the second, and then give them... We got a bunch of picks for the next year, so let's give them maybe like a 5th, and see if that's enough to get us up into that spot. Trade rejected. All right, you pull a hard bargain. We'll give you a 4th. Not this year though, since we got a couple next year. We'll give you our 4th. Is that good enough? 2nd and a 4th to move up. I know it's a lot of spots, and you don't want our pick, really, but maybe we'll do a deal with someone else. We'll see if someone else takes a 2nd and a 4th, like Calgary here. Or even we could probably go back a couple more picks as well and Let's see. Oh, see, here we go. They want that. They want the 4th. They do want the 4th. All right, there we go. This might go through. Let's see. Proposed trade. Trade rejected. F me. Whatever. So what do they want? Like a 2nd and a... maybe this year's 4th? A little bit more value in that? I mean, I'll do it. Why not? 2nd and a 4th for a low elite? God damn it. I'm not giving you a 2nd and a 3rd. What about a 2nd? A 4th? And I mean, I guess we'll do our 7th. Does it barely bump it over the line? Okay, bump it over the line. They wanted 3 picks. They get 3 players. We get a low elite. They really didn't want to do it unless they felt like they came out on top on that one. Let's just take a quick peek before we do this pick, though, and see. Okay, we got 204th, and then nothing else really to confirm. So let's go ahead and grab our confirmed low elite. He looks like he's the only one in the draft who we have as confirmed. We have a couple other guys who show promise. Anything else there? No. Let's go ahead and just grab him. Low elite, get on my team. A great draft for us so far. We got the guy that we wanted and the guy that we were a little curious on. You know, we took a shot. Nice shot on him too. Look at those numbers. Yowza! So I would say so far a very good draft for us. Let's go ahead and sim to the next round since we have no more picks there in the second. And take a look at what the rest of the round held. Did we miss out on anything big time? Top 9 high potential, decent. Top 4, we do need defensemen. That's one thing I was looking at as well. We have a ton of forwards in the system. We do need to start drafting some defensemen here coming up. Mr. Grinder there going to the Blackhawks. Anything else? Medium elite, Kembitz. Another goalie here coming out. I think in another GM what I was doing, I grabbed like 3 or 4 medium elite goalies that were hiding throughout the draft. So that was locked in. Ooh, what a pick here. Carl Emery. Calgary having themselves a hell of a draft. 70 overall medium elite at the last pick in the second round. So our pick that we should have had, and our boy would have been sitting there, Grinder as well. Wow, so what a snag, making us look a little foolish. But we'll see. We'll see in the next couple of years who comes out on top of that trade. I believe in our development system a little bit more than Calgary's, obviously, because we are Stanley Cup champions. Nice overalls getting picked out of here in the later rounds. 66 overall here. I mean, shit, after how that first round looked, I expected these guys to be all 40 overalls, but looks like not the case. 74 overall goaltender there. Is he 17 years old? Nice pick there for Vancouver. They have a history of nice picks in this GM mode so far. Nakamura. I don't see anything else. Trying to peep the overalls as well. Nothing else too crazy in that third round. Let's go ahead and see who we want to go with. Mika Thorson. Just as I'm talking about, I need defensemen. Here's one right here. Don't have really any information on him, unfortunately. Thinks he's a center, or a enforcer, so I don't know about that. Some other more possible medium elites, and he's a goalie too, so there's a pretty high chance that he's going to come out as a medium elite. Do we risk it for a goalie, though? We have a confirmed low top 9. Rocky McNabb. Bendahan, Plekhanov. Howard Davis. Who's this? Phil Takahashi. No, nothing too crazy. Maybe we go for the goalie and just hope we get some trade bait for the next couple years. C. Wood. Cameron Wood. X Factor. What? Quick pick. Interesting. Well, I may keep an eye on him, see where he goes, if he actually does have that X Factor or not. But I'm going to say let's go with the goalie. I know it's do we go with this guy? Mika Thorson's a pretty sweet name. Left defenseman, 18 years old. We just got no information on him whatsoever. He's a great character, great maturity as well. But, you know, everything else we're not too sure. Do we just trust it and hope that it falls into our lap? Where was the goalie at? Why am I missing him now? Positions. Was it this guy? Oh, yeah, it was. Brad Wilson. What a name for a goaltender. Very generic. Let's do it. I said I needed defenseman. Mika Thorson's right here. Great last name, Thorson. Possible enforcer, even though I very highly doubt it. Let's just grab and see what happens with it. Can't go and say I need defenseman and then just sit here and pass up on a possible one. Did we make a good pick? Oh! My intuition is always right. Let's go. Medium elite, Mika Thorson. 6 foot, 18 years of age, 53 overall, so it's going to take a bit to get him up to par for where we need him to be. Pick number 99 for us, and this is turning out to be one of the better drafts that I've ever had in NHL 24. So let's see, do we have our pick here in the 4th round? We do. So we'll go ahead, sim to pick number 132. I was going to say 123, but nope, a little bit off there. A little dyslexia coming out. Any other medium elites? Where did that the other guy that we were going to look at, the goalie? I bet he was a medium elite as well. Takahashi there. Gerber is terrible pick, 47 overall, medium fringe. Oh, he was not. Wow, I am a fucking god. I'm a god. Everybody in chat, or in the chat. No, we're not live streaming. Everybody in the comments, just shower me with praise, please, please. I need it. I need it right now. Jason Franson, 48 overall. So our pick was still better. Two-way defender. Nice pick there by Minnesota. Let's see if we can do it again, boys. Let's see what I can pull out of the hat here. We have Bennett Bertuzzi, and like I said, I need defensemen. But let's see. I'm not feeling it too much with him. Jackson Stoner, maybe righty lefty. I like to see that. Low elite, very friendly, but keeps himself. Hey, just like our last guy, character and maturity. Maybe that's something to keep an eye on there. And that's confirmed, and he has no weaknesses. So hey, Jackson Stoner, the Polish power. I'm looking at you, buddy. I think I'm going to do it, too. I'm going to fucking do it, guys. I'm going to do it. We're going to go 2 for 2 here. He's going to come out as medium elite. You watch. Let's see. Pray for me. Lefty, righty, 6'2", 201. Nothing really crazy that stands out, but like I said, character maturity, no weaknesses. This guy's going to be a beast. He's going to be a future superstar. Make the pick. Oh, and see, this is like the anticipation since we have that pick. What does he come out to be? Boom! He does it again. 54 overall, low elite here in the 4th round. So just what I was saying, man, we need defensemen. Our farm system's a little lacking. We grab a medium elite in the 3rd and a low elite in the 4th. Oh man, what a freaking draft this has been so far. We get the beast in the 1st round with the 33rd overall pick, and now we get this coming out. Oof. 5th round. Do we have a pick in the 5th? Let's take a quick look and see if we do. See if we can pull another one out. We do not, unfortunately. So let's go ahead, sim to the next round. And we'll go back and take a peek. Whatever came out. Who did we miss? There's our Bertuzzi boy who I was also looking at. Top 6. Oh my god, this is insane. High French starter, Bergfors for the Penguins. Low elite there, Aiden Brett Cruz. 6'4", right defenseman. Nice, that's a good pick there. I would have liked to have him, but I'm gonna happy. Ooh, back-to-back low elites. Davis Giunta. Okay, we got some guys starting to come out here. Still, I'm a big fan of our picks. We're tearing it up so far. Medium elite, Kristen Nielstop, 6'5", 222. Damn, that's a big boy. 20 years of age though, so we'll see. I don't think he's gonna be able to reach that medium elite potential unless he really starts growing. I wish this guy's name was Tiny. I saw this after I saw the first name Tiny for the first time. Travis King, but if this would have been Tiny King, he would have been on our team. Not terrible stats for a 55 overall player. And then nothing else there. Okay. So I don't think we have our 6th round pick because we traded it away. So let's just take a quick peek. Or was that next year's 6th round pick we traded away? Okay, that was next year's. We get this one. So we'll go ahead, sim options, sim to pick number 191. Let's take a look and see if we can do it again. Caron there goes to Dallas, 54 overall. No X factors on him, but a solid pick. I'll tell you what, the top end talent in this draft really wasn't there, but there's been, we've seen our good share of medium elites scattered throughout these later rounds, which is always fun to see. They're hiding out there. Ola Ottoson, nothing on him. No way I can take him. Let's see. What about some guys like this guy, Ruben Millen? No strengths, no weaknesses, though. So he's a mediocre man. He's always at his best. Davis Wellwood. Let's take a look and go to who are... Oh, wait. Who's this? Fred Goligoski. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at those stats, boys. And then the skill assessment. A+ shooting. Are we sure this is a third... Wait. Did we just stumble upon the next, like... Is this guy a god? Very well-rounded personality. 3 years, almost low elite, A+ shooting, possibly leadership, pro release, goal scoring, no weaknesses. Are we in the 1st round right now? I mean, I gotta take him. There's just no way. Bang. Fucking best draft ever. 65 overall, 19 years of age, and I just accidentally stumble upon him. Yeah, he does have an A+ shot. Look at that. 87 power, 86 wrist shot power, 85 discipline. Holy moly, what am I smoking right now? Am I seeing these things right? Like, what, it's 57, 59, 54, 65 low elite, not a big deal. Let's go ahead, sim to the next one. Man, I'm gonna have to title this one Best Draft in NHL 24 again. I've done it again, boys. Let's go ahead and see what people took after us. Jesus Lord. Gail Lombardi, nice pick there, plus 20 in the plus minus categories. Solid pick. Medium starter, there's the goalie we were kind of thinking about there for a split second. Decent, wouldn't have been terribly upset with him, but I would have been upset with myself if I did not see our big boy there. Let's see if we have a pick in the 7th, see if we can trade it back for the last one. Trade for pick. What do you say? Give us that pick for our pick. No real reason behind it, just because we want to own our 7th round pick for the year we won the Stanley Cup. So thank you very much, Chicago. Sim options, sim to the last pick in the draft, and what a draft it has been. Let's go ahead and call a quick timeout so we're not rushed. Let's see if we missed out on anything and should have kept our earlier pick. So far, not seeing too much. 61 overall, though. Nice in the 7th round to grab a 61 overall medium bottom 6. Low top 9s. Low elite there for Carolina. Any X factors on him? No. 6'3", 19 or 18 years of age. Not bad pick there in the 7th, that's for sure. 60 overall coming out. Penguins, who did they grab? Medium starter. Hummel. That's another goalie, I think. I think that's the 2nd or 3rd goalie I've seen from then. Tyson Hart. Thought it was going to be Tiny Hart. Get that guy. Oh my goodness. San Jose. This is a better pick than their 1st round pick. Like, they had a top 10 pick in the 1st round. This guy in the 7th round is better. Look at this shot, too. 18 years of age, 2-way defender. This guy's going to be a beast. Right D, 70 overall, low elite. Yowza. No, again, 49 overall sucks, but these two teams blew their 1st round pick, and then they might have just pulled a 49ers with a Brock Purdy here in the 7th round, finding a bit of a stud. Let's see if we can do the same by chance. Sort back here to our possible low elites, and we do have a guy who's 3-bar, so that's not too bad. Do we have any other information on him? No, nothing else really. Let's go through some of these guys and just see what we've got. We've had some good luck so far with the strengths and weaknesses. Muhammad, wait, no, don't go Muhammad. Character, no, we don't want bad character guys, that's for sure. Lacks reach. What's his stats look like? Decent stats. I've had good luck with that too, especially in these later rounds, is going through some of these guys and just looking up who puts up numbers in the minors, and sometimes that's given me a bit of a edge here in these drafts. Ooh, Henrik Telkvist, 6'5", 20 years of age. He doesn't put up good numbers though. And then we get this guy, Clayton Colburn. Man, I really have to put a cherry on the top of this draft. 20 years of age, no. And see, we're getting into guys who we know for sure aren't going to be, I mean, I wouldn't say for sure, but we know they're probably not going to be studs. Now we're really getting into it. Jeffrey Jennings, what a name. Oh, another Thorson. This is his brother, Samu. Interesting, doesn't look as good. Walter Piper. Nicholas Ladd, this is our boy's maybe brother here. Yeah, I'm not thinking there's any Sackerman, maybe. Do we have any Jemmies that are left? Doubt it. We do not. Yeah, not a lot left over for us here, boys. Looks like we're working with quite the scraps here at the end of the draft. I guess we'll go through a couple of these guys and just see. Anyone put up some big numbers? That's decent, not the best. 20 and 20. Ed Hodges, maybe worth a peek. Was this? No, it was Muhammad Waite. Ooh, 20 years of age. Maybe we do go with Muhammad. Just grab the goalie just and see what happens with it. Stanley Lotz, Guy Bernier. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything. Nothing's really popping off the page for me right here, but I mean, that's kind of fair when we've already kind of picked this draft dry of all the top-end talent. Hudson Slater. How many shutouts? 8. And there's our boy there again. Let's just grab him. 8 shutouts, 35 wins. Pretty good. No weaknesses. So, Muhammad Waite, great name. Good on the team. Let's take a look. What's his... I did it again. He was fucking low elite. He was low elite. Let's go. I'm just gonna show you boys real quick just before we peace out here. View contracts. Oh my god. Did every player I take pretty much except for the second guy in the first guy in the second round turn out to be low elite? Someone tell me that as you just watch this. In the system. Look at this. Holy shit. Where's our goalies? Muhammad Waite. There he is, boys. 57 overall, 19 years of age, low elite. I mean, this here, it's going to be another draft god on the thumbnail, and we'll find some anime picture, some character that I like, giving a thumbs up, because this is another hell of a draft, boys. Hell of a draft. And with that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. We just won the Stanley Cup, and then we have a Stanley Cup style draft. Unbelievable, unbelievable, boys. Thanks for watching. Peace.